What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, December 18th. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what's going on with Doge Bitcoin. We are continuing to see manipulation happen with this specific token, but there is a reason for it. There is a reason why the manipulation is happening, because we're gearing up for something pretty big. I'm going to share with you evidence that possibly could be leading to a Kraken spot listing announcement. And so with that said, I wanted to just share with you how these bricks or these lots block the floor from pumping any higher due to high lot prices, suppressing the price, making people feel that there is bearish sentiment. But guess what? I'm going to share with you what's really going on. And as we predicted, we hit an 800 million market cap. So what's going to happen next? Let's go ahead and find out. Let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform. Please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So as of right now, the market cap of Doge is $820 million. Now, if we look at Doge in terms of ranking by market cap, Doge currently right now is ranked 14. It used to be rank 11. But nothing has changed regarding mindshare. Doge still captures a lot of attention regardless of its lack of tier 1 centralized exchange listings. So this to me is very huge because it's all about data. Data tells you where people are flocking to and paying attention to. Even Gate.io says, put its name in the public comment which meme coin or Doge is attracting attention. Gate.io, which has already listed Doge for spot trading, clearly is mentioning that Doge is the thing that is capturing everyone's attention. So check this out. So if you don't know, Ledger actually made a collaboration with Magic Eden and owned the Doge. And it's like the first ever custom Ledger flex. Now, they worked with Elizabeth and also the Magic Eden team to collaborate on this. But what's really interesting is that guess what? They clearly stated in here that they actually bought Doge. So they put Doge on each one of these ledgers. And obviously these guys are giving away some of these ledgers, but you can also buy it as well. But they actually bought Doge. So if you're wondering who's buying Doge, it's companies like this that are doing it either as giveaways, or maybe they're accumulating some for themselves. Even HTX, one of the top 5 largest tier 1 centralized exchanges, did report around their Crypto Hunt report number 2. In there, capitalizing on emerging sectors, runes was one of those categories that is a rapidly evolving sector. And just as of this morning, CoinDesk reported that Bitcoin meme coins like runes are going to get a major boost with AMM launches on Stacks. So Stacks is a layer 2 solution and is providing the AMM pools that allow for runes to grow. So this is just the first step in integration and upgrades that you're going to see happening with runes. It's happening much faster than we can imagine. And there's also OpCat that we're expecting in the beginning of 2025 that can solve what we think is these rune lots that we're going to address in this video. Now yesterday, DogPTC was sharing with us his top 100 wallets, so he tracks the inflows and outflows of Doge tokens. Now what's really interesting is that there's not many reds or greens, yet we're seeing a lot of manipulation happening within the market of Doge, which we addressed in yesterday's video. But you're not seeing as many inflows or outflows, so that means these wallets aren't really doing anything. So that just goes to show you that something's going on behind the scenes. So yesterday, you remember, we talked about these major floors that are blocking basically the floor price or the market cap of Doge to go any higher. So say for instance, there was one lot that was around 21 million Doge tokens. That's roughly around $189,000. Now that was priced at sats at 8.3. But notice this, MQM noticed something. They ended up delisting it. So what they try to do is they manipulate the floor by posting a specific lot that's really big, and then they delist it. So basically they list it so that people can see that price and get scared, and they decide, you know what, I need to get out of this because I'm nervous that this is going to go down anymore. And these are the retail investors, and they end up listing below 8.3, and it keeps going as a trickling effect, and it actually works. So what they did was they listed it and then they canceled it. And then guess what? Just as of this morning, it happened again. Another manipulator listed 31 million tokens at around $261,000. To me, this is a good sign as it shows high interest and attention and demand for Doge. While they believe that they are manipulating us, the dog army actually seeks the opportunity to DCA. But some people may think of it as villains. So say for instance Earl John Romney, which is one of the developers behind runes, he says, "Are runes large lap brickers the new mempool snipers? Feels like they have been crowned new villains of the ecosystem, holding it back, haha." But that's the thing, we like to think of them as villains, but if anything, they're disguised as opportunities. Because even though if it's a centralized exchange, or if it's manipulators, market makers, leverage traders, or just whales manipulating the price, it actually works in your favor as a retail investor to buy those dips. And there's mainly a reason for that, and it's due to this. They're doing all this because they know what's about to happen, and that's regarding Kraken, okay? So yesterday, as we mentioned in yesterday's video, Kraken Pro created a video, Bowling with Friends. In there, it mainly featured Mudang. Okay, so Mudang was the main character, and other characters that were in there were Dogecoin, Pepe, Floki, and most importantly, Dog Bitcoin. And in that post, Dog Bitcoin and its community had the largest engagement and interaction with that specific post. So talk about Mudang for a sec, okay? So they posted that video yesterday because Mudang came out today for spot trading to USDC or USDT pairing. So that to me shows that Mudang is available on their platform, so is Floki, Dogecoin, and Pepe. So when you look at their overall assets that they're going to list, they have all these specific tokens, and next in line is Dog Go to the Moon, or aka the Dog Bitcoin token. That's going to happen regardless, because think about it, it's like the 5th or 6th largest market cap in the dog section. So it obviously has to be in line to be listed for this spot trading opportunity and to be listed on the roadmap. And it could be because there's 14 new tokens that are coming soon. So they've updated this, but it will be updated more. So I think right now what you're seeing is that there's a lot of manipulation because they sense that Kraken is going to announce this very soon. And this is the crazy thing about manipulation, is that there are insiders that know exactly what's going on, and we the retail investors only see what's on the surface, which is the price. But all the signs say that Dog is going to be listed for spot trading. I mean, if you just look at this overall image, we saw Matthew Barbie, who is the VP of Growth, mention Dog Perpetuals, and then Kraken Pro saying man's best friend Dog and reacting to that specific post. And then also we have Dog in the Thanksgiving dinner. We also have the most engaged post with Kraken Pro regarding swipe right or left for sell. Obviously Dog overdone every single specific meme that was listed, and the perpetual trading also had large engagement farming as well. And then last but not least, yesterday's video, which had Dog of the Moon or Dog Bitcoin in their specific video. So this to me is showing that Dog is going to be listed for spot trading. So let's look into the charting and analysis. So as I mentioned before, we predicted that was going to hit a 800 million market cap. And the reason we brought that up is because if you were a whale, if you are the insider, you want to get people scared as much as possible. And we said that it was going to have to pull back to 800. Now you could say, oh, what's the next support level? Could it dump to 600, which is the next support level? I actually don't think so. Honestly, 600 is way too low. You know for a fact that if it were to drop to around 600 million market cap or anywhere around then, you know that there's a ton of whales, and you know there's a ton of retail investors that want that opportunity. And the whales and these manipulators know that. So they're trying to do as much as possible to get to 800 million market cap. But guess what? This wick is actually showing weakness. The candlestick over the past day is a bit large, but it's not strong enough. Now, what could happen is that over the next 11 days, it could go below 800, but I think it would retrace back really quickly. That's just my personal opinion. And look at this. If you look at this specific chart, we could be trading sideways for quite some time within those 11 days, but we're still within this wedge right here below the green line or right here above the blue line, which is the parabola number 2. We're looking for that breakout over the next 11 days. And anything can happen over the next 11 days. Yes, you can see a drop below 800 million, but that would be short-lived. But it's definitely not going to hit 600 million because there are just too many retail investors buying in those opportunities. In fact, I would be buying a ton personally for myself. So this is what you're going to see hopefully around the next 11 days. I mean, just look at the RSI. It's complete fake out, and also the MACD. This is a huge fake out right here. It's completely obvious as pie. This is what manipulators like to make you think when it comes to the token price. So as a conclusion and statement, you now know clearly what's going on. The manipulators are trying to create these large brick floors to make other people, retail investors, sell their bags at a lower sat level so that they can accumulate your bags and scare the market before a major announcement does happen, which most likely is Kraken spot listing. But this is just my thesis, okay? I want you guys and girls to do your own research. I am not the guru of Doge. I just follow data and analytics. It is my duty to share with you what's going on behind the scenes. But I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm just here to minimize the risk of this token and garner more reward. That's what data and analytics shows you, but it does not promise anything in the future. So hopefully this will be informative for you to make the best decision for yourself. And I just want to let everybody know I will be out of town tomorrow and I will be back on Friday. So I may not be able to make a video tomorrow just because I will be out of town, but I should be back Friday. Now I know how all of you are thinking when the last time I went on vacation, the token ended up pumping. Nothing may happen while I'm gone. I'm only gone for a day. So I hope that this video is helpful. And as always, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page and our X platform to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Doge and Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.